allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silent meditation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome to this edition of MCA Live. I'm Danny Reynolds.
And I'm Alexis O'Donnell, and here's today's announcements. Today is Friday, October 18th, Day 4. Math Club is today in Room 213 during activity period. There will be officer elections. Interact members are needed to collect food at the Coal Bucket game. Sign-ups are outside Room 105. The Powder Puff game is set for Sunday, November 3rd at 6 p.m. Sign-ups for girls in grades 11th and 12th in the principal office start today through Friday. Seniors need to include their shirt size, name, and the team they were on last year. Juniors need to sign up with a t-shirt and will be grouped into teams. The Powerpuff game benefits the National Honor Society. See Mr. or Mrs. Demansky with any questions. The Interact Club is holding a homeroom food drive October 17th to the 25th. Homeroom with the most items by next Friday will win pizza or an ice cream party. And here's today's news.
Thanks, Lexi. This year, the Mount Carmel Area Big Grand Band has a brand new lineup from the hit group Chicago. The show begins with the upbeat Make Me Smile. Next on the list is the nostalgic Saturday in the Park and the fast-moving 25 or 6 to 4. The performance ends with the 1971 classic Free, featuring a solo from mellophone player Evan Hornberger. To add to the visual appeal, the color guard can be seen spinning their flags and rifles throughout the field. The ensemble is led by band director Mr. Bernard Stower and assisted by Mrs. Erica Nestico and the band staff. This year's drum majors are seniors Andrew Rooney and Ryan Green, who are assisted by Matt Stower. The Big Red Band participates in community activities, parades, and sporting events. Say hello to the 2019 to 2020 Big Red Marching Band. On Friday nights when you're home, you can sometimes come across high school football games on TV. This week is a huge week for WKMC TV students because they are streaming the Mount Carmel versus Bloomsburg football game live on PCN. We are the only student-run broadcast to show live footage from a game. The students do this on a weekly basis, but it is not live. They record the game on Friday nights and rerun the show on Wednesday. Everything is run by the studio teacher, Mr. McPhee, who has done a great job in recent years on the annual PCN game. If you have Service Electric Cable and are trying to find a game this Friday night, turn on your TV and go to Channel 17. If you can't go to the game this Friday, this is a great way to be able to watch the Tornadoes take on the Bloomsburg Panthers. The Eagles Student of the Month for September is senior Tyler Barnhart, son of Jason and Margaret Barnhart. Tyler is involved in WKMC TV and Stage Crew, the school musical, Envirothon, Reading Club, Art Club, Cultural Club, Math Club, and Science Club. He is also involved in Future Teachers of America, Interact, and School-Wide Positive Behavior. His favorite subject is biology. Tyler has previously won the Junior High Pride Award, Elks Junior Student of the Month, Elks Teenager of the Year for 2019, and the School Board Merit Award. Tyler is an honor student and a member of the National Honor Society and the SAT 1300 Club. Tyler's interests include videography and photography, drawing, reading, and spending time with friends and family. After high school, Tyler is planning on attending the University of Pittsburgh on a pre-med track, minoring in neuroscience. Congratulations on your achievement. We'll be right back with Gabby and sports.
Tonight, the Tornadoes will host Bloomsburg Panthers. This will be the 15th meeting with the Panthers dating back to 1960. The Big Red led the series 13-1. The lone loss was in 1961 by the score 0-6. With 2 additional players rushing the football last week, the Tornadoes had 21 players rush the football this season, and that is an all-time best. With 8 players scoring touchdowns last week, matched the all-time record. And here is the coach to talk about tonight's game.
This week we are hosting the Bloomsburg Panthers at home. This is our final home game of the regular season. Bloomsburg comes in throwing the ball much more than most of the teams we've seen. They run a spread, shotgun wing T offense, a lot of misdirection, got some speedy receivers. It'll be a challenge to align correctly and adapt to the motion and defend and stay disciplined. Defensively, they're a 4-3, pretty multiple in their different ways they align. So it's going to be a great night on Friday night. Like I said, last home game of the year. Please come out and join us and support the Big Red. Go Big Red.
The honorary captain for tonight's game is Wayne Shirant. Wayne is a 1965 grad of MCA, where he was part of the legendary coach Joe Jazz Diminick's first football team. After high school, Shirant became a 4-year starter at wide receiver at Sterling College, helping the Warriors to the 1968 Kansas College Athletic Championship. He was inducted into the Suffolk County Sports Hall of Fame in 2001 and the Ed Romance Chapter PA Sports Hall of Fame in 2007. On September 20th of this year, Wayne was notified that the field at West Islip High School Stadium would be named in his honor. And raising the flag for tonight's game will be the family of the late John Jellis. Ron was a 1956 graduate of Mount Carmel, where he was a standout for head coach Mike Terry. Ron was a starting left end during their Eastern Conference Championship season in 1954. He attended a basic training the summer of his sophomore and junior years at Fork Union Military Academy. After graduation, he was invited to play football at the University of Maryland. He was the vice president at the Mid-Atlantic and PNC Banks for over 30 years. Ron loved to sing, especially with his trio Hank and the Ronettes. Come out to support the team and see one of MCA's biggest legends. Last night's scores: junior high football hosted Shikellamy, and Our Lady of Lourdes volleyball traveled to Millingsburg. Tonight in sports, varsity football hosts Bloomsburg at 7 p.m. And we'll be back with Lexi.
Are you a good writer or like poetry? The Penn State Be Read Creative Poetry Writing Department is hosting a poetry contest for students in grade 9 through 12. Students may write up to 2 poems and enter them for a chance to win prize. The first place prize is $300, the second place is $200, and the third place is $100. Also, the top 20 authors of the winning poems will receive a complimentary copy of the Lake Effect Literary Arts Journal. Submissions are accepted until November 15th and must be submitted through Penn State Be Read website. For more information, go to the website or ask your English teacher. And here's today's lunch. Today's spinach and mushroom, carrot, sliced peaches, and choice of milk. Monday's breakfast is French toast sticks, assorted juice and fruit, and choice of milk.
That's all we have this week.
Write your poems
And come out to tonight's PCN game.
Have a great Friday.